Inside the NBA is on ESPN. What?
Why don't you go to ESPN and then I can not talk to you?
You're not going to work me like a dog and not pay me.
Four straight wins for Golden State.
Wait. Why wouldn't you go to ESPN? Why wouldn't you go to ESPN?
They're not going to work me like a dog and not pay me.
Oh, man.
Okay. I'm just saying.
The things that happen on this show.
ESPN 1, 2, 3,
You know what?
ESPN News, ESPN U, ESPN Radio, and then come up with that little puny trick.
Nothing.
You wake up.
ESPN department.
I'm telling you.
Nothing good happens after 1:15 in the morning.
They got to be hydrated. Y'all with me? Beat it up in the comments.
They have me on ESPN Forte say, muy bien, gracias.
Doesn't get old.
La muchacha, Emelito.
Hey, you have been working on it, haven't you? Thank you, Rosetta Stone. All right.
Ernie.
The only thing that can possibly
You see them guys, you wake up, you see the setting. It's like,
the only thing we can possibly do.
Oh, man. There's no show better. Oh, man. And the best parts to me, obviously, is when Barkley goes in. And when Ernie laughs. When they make Ernie laugh, when Ernie breaks character, he's just like, dog, look, I got to give it. Because he always trying to keep it on the tracks, on the rails. When he goes off, oh, it's the best. It's the best. Well, it's on ESPN now. What? Y'all heard the news? Yes, the news is out there. So why should I talk about it when Mr. ESPN himself shall talk about it?
Good news for NBA fans worldwide. That's because the hit show Inside the NBA with Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, the one and only Shaquille O'Neal, and, of course, the incomparable Ernie Johnson is no longer a casualty of the new NBA deal. This was supposed to be the last season of Inside the NBA on TNT. But thanks to a settlement between Warner Brothers Discovery and the league office, the show will continue on ESPN and ABC starting in the 2025-2026 season. For those of you who don't know, Inside the NBA has won 21 Sports Emmy Awards since it started in 1989. A lot of people have been asking me about this, wondering how I feel about it, wondering what it means for my future, et cetera, et cetera. It doesn't affect me at all. I've got First Take. I got a lot of other things going on. Secondly, here's the biggest reason why it wouldn't affect me. All of them are my boys.
Okay, I'm going to get out of that. I know where we going. Y'all don't believe me? I guarantee he going to talk good about them people right now. Y'all don't believe me? Listen.
Ernie Johnson is a phenomenal human being.
I told y'all, I love that dude. Okay, let me give y'all some information. We know we all love everybody on that crew, everybody over there. What ESPN has done has been something amazing and did it behind the scenes. Reportedly, Jimmy Pitaro, who runs ESPN, gave a call to TNT and TNT Sports head and said, look, bruh, we both have an issue. You're trying to sue, and you know you're not going to win that. So now, since you're not going to win the case against them, we also have an issue over here. Our coverage of NBA Countdown never sticks to landing, as they've been reporting. They've tried to reconfigure that show a trillion ways. You know, remember Michelle Beadle, Stephen A. Smith there? I mean, all the big dogs, big guns. Mike Wilbon, nothing came close to what we saw inside the NBA. So, hey, if we both got a problem, why don't we fix it together? And that's what happened. So now you get TNT licensing the show out. They get to keep the show inside the NBA, keep the crew, the production crew, so you don't lose that environment, that climate that created that show, those ingredients that are necessary to make that show. Now, Shaquille O'Neal is not under contract, but everyone else is. Kenny Smith, they said he's going to stay there because he wants to, and frankly, they said he didn't have options like inside the NBA, so he going to stay there. But Shaq wants to stay there, and you know Shaq has options different, but he's going to stay there. So the crew's going to stay there. That's amazing. You keep the show, you keep the crew, you're still an employee, because Ernie said, I ain't going nowhere else. I ain't working somewhere else. And whether Charles said it in jest or for real, look like Charles don't want to work anywhere else as well. They love that culture. They also got Big 12 games, college football games. They said not the top dogs, but Big 12, hey, sound like some Colorado football heading to TNT, some of those games. So they got a package of college football games. And now ESPN gets the best coverage in basketball. Yeah, licensing it out. Let's get some flowers. I was reading an article about some of the moves ESPN has made that have been out the box. Let's respect that. If you really want to go there, it starts when ESPN came to the realization that Bristol ain't it. They came to the realization years after everybody up there and all the talent and all the people working there, like, this ain't it. But you had to pay homage, pay respect, and hey, it was cheap land. It's Bristol, right? That ain't so cheap anymore. But they built it up in Bristol, and then they finally said, let's get some satellite stations. So DC, LA, then New York, big boys, right? Etc. And I think ESPN Radio really helped them out in seeing with their affiliates everywhere, oh, we can have, this is our epicenter, but those is our satellites. And I remember going to Sports Nation at ESPN LA and being like, damn, I work at ESPN, it just don't feel the same. In a good way, though. Like, damn, everybody ain't hovering over you. It's like you could do your thing, right? So obviously they do the NBA shows out there in LA as well, out here, etc. But Jimmy Pitaro of late has made some tremendous moves. Think about it. Peyton Manning cast. You know where he films that? In Denver in his homeboy garage. What? First of all, your homeboy rich. Well, he's your neighbor, so he got to be, I get it. But damn, that's a fresh garage. All right. 2. You know First Take and everything is done in New York. So now we loosely connected to Bristol as well. 3, Pat McAfee. Where they film that? Indianapolis. Golly. Licenses it out. Indianapolis. Why? We need that young demo. That boy is it. That boy the wave. Pat McAfee, it. Then you talk about this move. Okay? We want our NBA coverage to get better. How many times are we going to reshuffle the deck? Same cards. Man, let's go out there and get a new deck. License it out to TNT, and now they got the best coverage in basketball. That's how the worldwide leader moves, and that's a worldwide leader move right there. You got to respect that. So beat it up in the comments. How pumped are you? Any issues with this? Like, I try to write down good, bad, and ugly in everything I do. And I'm like, I don't know anything bad. I mean, there was no money exchange, so if you could say bad, it's like TNT just said, we just take your platform just to stay alive, and y'all can have us. Just give us some football games, Big 12, even though y'all got SEC. So, you know, if you had to say bad and you squinting, I mean, you a hater, you say, y'all didn't really get enough out of it, but y'all get to keep the show alive. And the ugly, ain't nothing ugly about this. Nothing. No lipstick needed on this, because this ain't no pig, right? So beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about it all. I think it's an amazing opportunity for the crew to stay together, for us to be happy as fans, and for all you guys to be satisfied as basketball fans. As I was at the Clippers game last night, y'all remember the last 5 seconds was Steph Curry try to shoot it, miss, and then it was denial. Boy, that was a good game to watch. And we're going to get to now see that with Ernie and the boys. That's going to be fresh. All right, make sure you guys log on to projecttransition.org like Drew Park did and make a one-time donation of $100 supporting Project Transition. Or you can become a gym member. If you become a gym member, you know what I'm going to do. You know I'm going to hook you up. You know I got you. I got you right here. This book, Never Shut Up. Yes, I will sign, seal, and deliver this book to you. I will send it to you. Absolutely. Because you are supporting the community in our efforts to educate and empower the itty bitties. And without further ado, I want to get out of this. I got to refresh this because my last rap was so bad, I got to cleanse my palate. Let's get this one going. Let's go, let's go, let's go, Wiley! Man, they throwing around the money, and you know it ain't funny, because I know I love this show. TNT gon' get it, You know I'm with it, yeah. Charles, Ernie, Kenny, and Shaq. Guess what? They back, Thank you. Far too kind. What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, founder of Project Transition and proud gym member. I'm excited to share with you an opportunity that will support our kids on their mission to making their dreams a reality. At Project Transition, we believe that real change comes from consistent action and support. That's why we invite you to join our powerful gym membership program that is making a difference every single day. As a gym partner, by giving every month, you'll fuel our mission by providing monthly support that turns into real empowerment and education for underserved youth. Your commitment reduces school dropouts, nurtures communities, and funds impactful programs like the Rising Stars Academy that we share. Together, we can turn potential into prosperity. Join the group of community champions driving change. Your contributions will help aid success by providing essential educational resources, building critical life skills, and fostering community strength. There's no better feeling than knowing your support will ignite hope, foster dreams, and empower the next generation. Join us today and be a part of transformative change. Help our youth become greater than their greatest excuse. Become a gym partner. Thank you.